Welcome everybody to episode 43 of House Flipper Series 2 with just me, I guess. One of the things, as I record this, we are like 2 days off the uh, the the stream with our writer, with the House Flipper writer. We are also still, you should still be able to order a Bessie the Beaver plushie if you go to the links in Steam. And we're not very far off the what do you call it? Off the Farm Flipper update, which is really exciting. The latest announcement. There's a free weekend as I record this, which I didn't know was going to happen for the episodes prior. So apologies if you missed that. All I can say is keep an eye out for the next one. Yeah, they're really celebrating their time. So I didn't see an April the Fool's House this year, but with everything else the guys have got done and in the works, I'm pretty not that surprised. Let's get this lawn mowed. We're doing the band in the garden. So we'll do running around the edges. Right, it didn't register me pressing the mouse button a minute ago. Okay, yeah, so it is an absolutely massive April, and we are going to see the Farm Flipper DLC out, and we get a live stream, and there is Bessie the Beaver plush, and there was a free weekend. So, not doing things by halves over there at the studio. There we go. Alrighty. Oh no, brain go. I've had 2 coffees this morning too. It is still pretty early here. It's like 7:30 on a Saturday morning. And I've been up since 4:30, so, you know, the brain is like, wait. And I have had breakfast. I wasn't silly this morning. I actually ate before I started work. There are days when I don't. It's not a good thing. Gets all fluffy. So yeah, we are just cruising. Let's get this lawn done. Alright, so I'm doing a very quick and dirty, rough mow. Just to get everything going. There's an architect's tool. There are plants we're going to have to look after coming up. There are 10 new jobs I think I read in the blurbs. Amazing stuff. If you're curious to see what is coming in the update, which as you see this will either just be starting to hit or will be just about to hit. It's the episode's either on the day it releases. It's a bit hard to tell because I'm on Australian time. So it's either on the day it releases or the day before, but or in that little awkward overlap time. So you can guess while you're watching this, if you're watching this and not actually playing the Farm Flipper DLC, I'll be recording hopefully your first look at that DLC. It's going to be pretty good. I'm excited just to see that coming. All the suggestions we made, or that you guys made, they've looked at them and they've actually managed to incorporate a few house extensions, architect, being able to pet your animals, yeah, all the things, and a country setting. Alrighty. I think I've actually not mowed. I know, I'm just going to kind of casually mow on my way up the driveway here. Yeah, I haven't mowed out the front. Figures. I'm just thinking of all the games that I play. Like I limit how now I've started to limit how many early access games I play because I just can't keep up with all of the updates for them. But established games like this also have their updates, and I was just thinking about how many updates my established games have put out in the last couple of weeks. As many, if not more, I think, than than my early access games. So yeah, got to be excited for that. Let's grab our whippersnipper. Alright, it is time to go grass patch hunting. Let's just go around the edges. Just make sure we get the thing mowed. It's not 100% completed, so therefore I've missed bits of greenery. Alright, let's go along the edge here. Looks like I got some rubbish that I didn't pick up as well. I can't see it. Oh, okay, no, that's just dead. It's just dead ground. Okay, that's fine. I thought for a minute I'd missed rubbishy bits. Let's go back this way. So anything dark green in your mini-map needs to be dealt with. I know, I'm looking for the mow the lawn symbol, but I'm not seeing it. We're just going to tidy it up anyway, just to make sure it is all done. I mean, come on, they've had a rough trot, these guys, with people invading their garden. We don't want them to have a worse trot by the gardener not doing what they're meant to. No, clearly I did not whippersnip this properly. I'm just looking at these little dark... Oh, okay, the little dark blotches look like damaged ground. Okay. And up here... Alright, it does look like I've mowed everything, but I don't believe it, because in my mini-map says you still have dark green patches. There we go, beautiful. Okay, let us wander in here. This garden is fine. This is going to be our little orchard, so we need 2 medium plums and 2 gala apples. Plum trees needing, actually need companion plants in order to be able to fruit. Otherwise they won't. They won't fruit properly, as in they won't be able to create fruit from their flowers. Which I didn't know until one day I looked at putting in plum trees of my own and discovered that this was the case. So it's actually not surprising to see the gala apples having to go in with the plums. There you go, gardening trivia for the day. We did kind of solve the problem. I'm going to get some... In Australia we have what they call fruit salad trees, which was designed by a man who was told he couldn't graft that many varieties of fruit on one base. So he promptly grafts about 6 types of fruit, but he does stick to, like, they're all citrus, so he has a citrus variety and he has an apple variety. And he has a citrus, apple and pears. He has a stone fruit variety, so he's got 3 different varieties where he has these grafts on. We will keep. Actually, let's give them flowers. There we go. And the base. I'm actually going to stick with this. Give them some nice. Alright, now I have to find what I missed. Yeah, so basically, because he was told he couldn't, well, actually, I don't think it was even because he was told he couldn't. I think he just wanted to see if he could. And he worked out that yes, he could indeed graft that many varieties onto one base plant successfully. And then he went one step further. The reason I was interested in them is because I have this teeny tiny garden, so I cannot have full-size trees because they just won't fit. What am I missing? So yeah, they just won't fit. So what's going on is they need to be small. So now I've looked, and he actually has dwarf varieties of these fruit salad trees. I know, I'm trying to work out what part of the job I've missed. Actually, here it is. 2 medium cherries. So yeah. Gardening trivia for the day to do with... And all because the plum trees got planted with apples. Yeah, see what you did there, Northern District. See what you did. It's interesting, the area I live in is a cherry area, a cherry growing area. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. It's pretty cute. So we've got farms where you can stop and buy baskets or boxes of cherries, and they sell eggs and stuff by the roadside. It's good. That is so much better, right? Nah, the happy customer. Let's get into... Hopefully they haven't added any more chores to our chore list, because we're going to be drowning in them soon. But I really wanted to get these basic chores done so that I'd be able to find any new tasks more easily. Not going to get a lot of the DLC basic tasks done, but... Oh, I know, I'm torn between doing the bunker and the flooded garden, because the flooded garden would be a much better lead-in for the farm thing, but the bunker would give us contrast. Let's do this. Okay, Steve Mariner. Topic, bunker. Hello, we bought a house with a hidden post-war bunker. The previous owner didn't appreciate what he had and made it a storage room. We care about safety, and the weather in this part of the country gives us some concern. We've renovated the house, but as far as the bunker, we want to have it done by a professional. Can we count on you equipping it appropriately? If a tornado or something even worse would hit, we want to have a safe place where we could stay for several weeks until it's safe again. Best regards, Steve Mariner. Alright, Steve, let's see what we can do for you with your bunker. So not necessarily a prepper, just someone who wants to make sure that the next tornado doesn't take his family if it takes the top of his house, I guess. I was going to say we don't get them in Australia, but there have been a couple of tornadoes here. Not big ones, just little itty-bitty ones. Gotta say, I do not miss them. Alright, we're going to give this man... Actually, you know what? We won't start pulling out the dandelions, because maybe if he's concerned about the environment, we will pull those things out though. Maybe if he's concerned about the environment, he actually wants to keep those for the butterflies. I think it's dandelions. I know, I couldn't get into the bunker without doing all of this. Let's just give this room a quick spruce. Make it tidy. Who wants to work in this environment anyway? We might as well make it good and clean. Alright, so it looks like he wants a bit of a bathroom in here. Let's give him his bathroom. We'll sell that steel shelf like he wants. Alright, we're going to lay some wall tiles. Alrighty, let's go. At least he's being pretty smart about making sure that the colours in here are light and not dark and oppressive. Because if you're not going to be able to see the sky, the last thing you want to have is to be surrounded by dark walls in a dark hole in the ground. I'm not sure I could handle I could handle a bunker if it was in maybe the side of a hill, up above the flood line. But it would be a nightmare, wouldn't it, to be sheltering in a bunker in an area prone to flood. I just can't imagine that giving you a lot of peace of mind. And that's because it gives me nightmares. There you go. So it looks like this is maybe a 4-pack of tiles room. Maybe 3? We'll see. We'll grab another pack in a minute. I'll have a look. But yeah, you definitely wouldn't. It's like you wouldn't want to have a treetop airy in your flood zone if you were also prone to tornadoes. Can just imagine that being a bit of a nightmare as well. You've got to find something that fits between it. So I guess a bunker built into the side of the hill. Small hill, not a hill with, mountains of dirt that it could drop on your head. Would be okay. There we go. Alright, we'll drop that down. We're going to sell that lot out. We're going to grab our... He doesn't want a new floor? No, but he does want a new toilet, a shower, and a sink. Let's drop the shower in first. He doesn't care what sort of shower. Let's see if this fits. On the side, we'll lighten it up so that everything in here is shiny and sparkly. Where's my shower bay? Over there. Alright, so I want the other one. Budget smudget. Alright, hopefully this has a door, otherwise I've just wrecked my budget. But pretty sure this is one of the ones with doors on both sides. Yeah, there we go. Not that you really want one opening onto the generator, but that looks nice and open. Okay, so does he really want the sink there? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this toilet. We're going to give him a fairly compact one that will hopefully not take up a lot of space in here. And I might, if we can, we don't want to move it too much over because we've got a door that opens that way. Oh, nope, looks like I've placed it. Too bad. So sad. Alright. Let us grab him a sink. Now, if he's going to have a bunker style arrangement, he probably wants storage. So let's find something that'll give him a decent amount of storage without taking up too much space. I'm thinking we're either looking at the hanging sink Shannon or the Lagrono is nice and the Yule is nice. Though I think we'll go with this one. Go with a white mat with the light on the legs. Alrighty, so I'm going to just move that. Hopefully it won't stop me from getting out. We'll leave a little bit of space on either side so we can put something rather than just have some dead space in there. Alrighty, so now you've got your lighting. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I might just close that. Alright, we're not done yet though. We need a water heater, angle, chest of drawers, and toilet paper. Let's go with that. I might just put that over here. Chest of drawers, Mal. He does like his storage. Go with the white. Oh no. That's not a good spot for that. I messed myself up. That's fine. This is not a great spot for this, but you can still access the generator. It's probably just going to get hot though. And we could go this way, but that blocks your door. Alright, we are going to put this here. Oh no, I've already gave him a generous sink space. Probably not quite what he envisaged. He can move that around as he sees fit. Toilet paper holder and toilet paper. Kind of important. Go with the... I love how I can change the metal now out of the toilet paper. That's just great. And toilet paper. So we're going to put that over here. How many does he want? 4. Can I stack it? I don't think we've been given the ability to stack this stuff yet. No. Okay. Alrighty, let's go with the cleaning. 1 room at a time, right? He wants that sold. We'll get that out of the way before we try and clean. Get this cleaning done. Okay. Bed with drawer. Oh no, let's paint with the colours white first. Might as well get that done. We might go for a large can. I don't know if I'll need it outside, but we may. We'll just open that, pop it in there. And then we'll get all of this done. So we're going to use a mold retardant paint. Anti-mold, antibacterial. After we've scrubbed these walls down with a heavy dose of bleach and something else that's antifungal. Made sure it's nice and clean to give ourselves the best surface to paint on. Smoothed out any rough bits. Use the sander to good measure if we have to. And then we're going to paint it with something, like I said, something that's mold and fungal resistant. Discourages the growth. Might as well do around here, just make sure we get everything. Probably have to take the doors off to get a good coverage. Do you mind? Just go this way. Alright, now I feel good about that being done. I'll just pull that closed. A bed with a drawer and a hanging shelf up. Let's go. I'm gonna keep to that nice light theme if I can. Looks like I'm stuck with timber. No, there we go. We could go blue. Let's not do that to them. Let's not do that. It's too hospital-like. That's just... I think we'll go with the dark blue. I know what I said about small spaces and colour, but... Alright, so we can either go on this side. I'm going to actually put it over here, next to the light switches. And we're going to try not to block off that power point, but I'm not sure we're going to have a lot of luck. Yeah, can't access the PowerPoint. Give me a minute. I wonder if I can move the PowerPoint. No. Alright. Well, I think we're stuck either way. We are gonna... Unless that's hollow underneath. Let me just... Okay. We are going to put it over here for the simple reason that we can still reach the PowerPoint. Let's see. I think... Yeah, we can still reach the PowerPoint under the bed if we do that. Alright, hanging shelf up. I'm going to leave this entire section clear in case he wants to put something in there. Oh, he wants 2 beds with drawers. Alright, well, there goes that idea, doesn't it? We're going to alternate the colour. Oh no, there stays that idea. Alright, and then of course he wants his 4... You know what, we could go with the blue above this bed. And then over here, I'll see if I can find... Well, that's annoying. Actually, can we move that? No. Alright. Emerald Ocean is kind of close. Okay, it's close enough that I'm not going to cry about it. We can't put it there because of the light switch. And we can't put it there because of the light switch, so we are just going to have to put it here. There we go. Okay, this room is done. Pardon me, let's go. Alrighty, let us... You know what, if I just sell... Oh, you don't want me to sell these to... Right, well, make up your mind. Fine, we'll just pick up the trash. That was a smash tinkle little effort, wasn't it? We are going to get this place into some semblance of order very, very shortly. There goes the cobweb. Oh no, it does want us to paint it with white. Excellent. Alright, so we're just going to kind of start here. I'm going to paint the area white first, and then we're going to go and... I know. Same deal. We would have scrubbed this place to within an inch of its life. Made sure there was nothing nasty still growing in here. Okay, so I'm guessing he probably wants... Let me just grab these and toss them over there. Grab this. And I'm not sure I can fit this in that space, but let's find out. No, it obstructs the door. Alrighty, that's not good. I'm just going to stick it here for a minute because I need to be able to paint over here. There we go. So this looks like his food storage. It's interesting, the food storage is deeper in the bunker than his family storage. Personally, I'd have flipped it the other way around. Except that if you've got the adults sleeping out there and someone comes in to take your food, then you're fine. Alrighty, let us grab this. I'd also put that generator, actually. Why don't we do that? We just grab these axes. Just pop that up there. I know I'm being buzzed by this fly that insists I am its very bestest friend because I made the mistake, or one of us made the mistake of leaving the door open. The back door open. Alrighty. Deep breath. We are going to go with all the things. Over here. First aid kit. Let's go. We're going to put that up at a handleable height. Water containers by 5. Now, they don't fit on the bottom shelf, do they? No. So they are going to have to go. They'll fit nicely in this space that the other cupboard wouldn't fit. Food containers by 4. Let's go with those. Now these will fit on the lower shelf. Pickled cucumbers by 2. jars of soup. Oh, you would not be storing these outside the fridge. And if you did, you would not be game to eat them. I know, it is going to bother me having those down there. We'll just pop them up here. Oh no. Alright, fine. No, it does fit down there. We need some rice. Now, and macaroni. How many of that? 4. I know, I need to, let's just step up on the paint can for a minute. There we go. Now we can maximize our shelf usage. General rule of thumb, if you're trying to put things on upper shelves, you just have to be able to look down at them. Rice by 4. Of course, you can't fit 4 things in a row, but never mind. Peanut butter by 5. As long as you don't have allergies, this is not a bad plan. Cans of tomatoes by 2. Personally, I would have done more tomatoes than peanut butter, but okay. Canned meat by 2. Can of tuna by 2. You'd have to make sure you're cycling through these fairly consistently so nothing went off or out of date. And a safe, which would have gone right where I put that generator, but that's fine. Just let me drop that there for a minute. We're going to move these bottles of water around. No, we are going to leave that there. This room is done. Let's go. I know, who put that there? Wow. Alrighty. We need to sell those objects, but it doesn't look like we're selling these objects. So what I might do is I might pop these objects in here into the tool shed, just so that they're in here. If I find I have to buy them later because I moved them. No, I can't stack them. Rightio. But it looks like this is where he wants to... I'm not sure why that's invisible. It's okay. I'm sure we'll find a reason. Just clean up this trash down here. Alright, we're not going to just sell it and drop that on the floor because that looks like something he wants to keep. So we'll just take these out. Alrighty. Looks like we've got a cobweb up here. Okay, clean dirt. Where have I missed? Oh, that was curious. I'm not sure. Oh, I know why. Because I carried something into the other room that had dirt on it, and it's still registered as belonging to this room. I gotcha. I gotcha. That makes sense. Alrighty, let's get this done. So these this game came out with the Apocalypse DLC, or rather this module here came out with the Apocalypse DLC or the Prepper DLC, one of the two. I forget exactly what it's called now. Forgive me. The correct name is in the notes below the video. Oh, I'm really pleased that I haven't missed the stream. I can actually, you know, put it in my calendar. Make sure I don't miss it. But if you guys missed it, I think I have a where I go to learn more about House Flipper playlist, and I'm going to add it to that playlist so that it's easy for everyone to find. Or you can just go over to the channel, the House Flipper channel, YouTube channel, which I have created a link for in the notes below, and you can find it there. So we have painted that. That is our last lot of painting. A large can was a good thing. I'm pretty sure I'm not selling that. Yeah, let's not mortify our poor builder. I'm going to go stick it over here just for the minute. I'm thinking this is probably my best wall for a kitchen. So we have kitchen cabinet Andy with a sink and hanging cabinets. We have a slim table to somehow fit in here, so we don't want to put that in the walkway. We're going to put our slim table over there. We're going to put our kitchen tables over here, I think. So let's see if this will work. A 4-burner gas stove as well. Great. Alrighty, let's go. This is our modern kitchen cabinet with sink. I am going to leave everything. We might do silver just to give it some contrast, but everything else is going to be white. Table's going in that corner, right? Can I fit this here? No. Alright, so this is going to have to corner over here. Yeah, it's not going to corner over there nicely, so we won't do that. Alrighty. Going to grab our hanging cupboards while we can. Holy snap-a-doodly. Alright, these I am going to put over here, otherwise it's going to be too crowded. So you're just going to have to, as you walk through, right, as you walk through, you're just going to have to watch your shoulder as you go. Okay. We are going to grab our 4-burner gas stove. Right, it's definitely on the shelf model, so we'll just stick that over here. We're going to grab our gas cylinder. I suppose that's got to go near the gas stove so you can actually use it. Our sofa shadow and our table slim. Let's just grab the table slim first. I'm going to make it white. That is a really good choice. 2 chairs. 2 chairs, yeah. And a sofa. Alright, this is what we're going to do with this. We're going to put our table here. We are going to grab our sofa shadow. We're going to make it... We're going to stick with that nice blue theme we've got going in the other parts. Alright, going to grab that gas cylinder. We're going to pop that over there. I know I'm rethinking. You can hear the cogs turning. That's because I need to think. I've put the stove in back to front. It's going to make everyone happy. I know, so much for not blocking the walkway. Alright, that's not going to work the way I want it to. Let's grab this, zip that round. We are going to have to put that over here. Which means I'm going to use this table as an extension for the bench instead of what I was doing with it before. Nope. That way we can grab this. We can put that over here. We can grab this now. Oh man, get off the freaking ladder. Let me just chuck that over there. Right. I know, if you're on the ladder, it won't let you do stuff. And this is me whining about it like a child. There we go. It's ducked down under here. We're going to tuck our gas cylinder out here so it doesn't get accidentally bumped or knocked. I'm going to grab this. We're going to pop that in the corner. Alrighty. It's not ideal, but you're still coming down the ladder and you're still walking around to the door. So it's not so bad. I'll keep telling myself that. We'll be fine. Let's grab our white ingolfs. And we will put our chairs in here. Actually, what we'll do, we'll grab this. We'll put all our food prep up this end. Grab that chair there. And we'll pivot it and put it there. Right, that's a little bit better. So you got someone watching the door. Especially if that person is not comfortable with sitting with their back to the door. Alrighty. We're going to have a little place for putting our sinks. Just pop that there. That job is finished. Doesn't look too bad, I think. Let's complete it. See what the customer thinks. 100%, which we do as a matter of course now. Okay, I can live with that. There we go. Just that tiny touch of colour to help out psychologically. Need to put some paintings in maybe, or some more shelves or something. Definitely need some books. But it's a nice, simple job. And my brain's going, what colour of the rainbow will we paint that? It's a good question, brain. It's a good question. Okay. Let us, I think we can try and get a jump on the next job. We'll see how long it takes. I might abandon it halfway through though. Not abandon it, just, you know, time it out. This is from Anita Patoka. A flooded garden. The flood ruined our whole garden. It's a tough time for our children, so we want to give them something they never had before. We thought that kids love campfires. Can you organize something nice and safe? I sure can, Anna. Let's Whoa. I may have bitten off more than I can chew before the DLC arrives. That's okay. The ground may need to dry out. So this came with the Garden Flipper DLC, and as you can see, there's a ton of stuff here that we need to just clean up and get gone. So rather than do this zone by zone, you can see how some rubbish leaks from one zone into the next. So it's just generally better to get all your rubbish up before you start freaking out about where the bit of rubbish is that you can't see. The other thing is that it tends to hide underneath dirt piles, as we found with that other place. So we'll just very quickly clean that up. I know, don't ask me what the game is doing there. It gets a bit funny sometimes. So you just got to stand at the right distance. There we go. It's got a lot less quirks than it used to, I'll tell you now. Let us go with the rubbish. I know, someone got clever and spread the rubbish out. Now we actually have to look for it. Just zippity-doo over here. Just do a quick trash pick before we get to work, and then we know at least we've got some areas that are going to be just fine for. it. No, no, no. Come here. Where's my shovel? There we go. Alrighty. Just get rid of this bit of rubbish. Grab the weeds. Check over here. I know, that weed I would have missed it completely if it hadn't caught on my toe as I went past. Dandelions, so hard to see. Okay, so we know this is one gardener that does not like his dandelions. So remove the trash and clean the dirt. Alrighty, let's go with the dirt. I haven't seen the other trash yet. We're just going to have to keep an eye out for it in our mini-map. So it's really easy to miss stuff. Dirt on the path. There it is. Man, I just zipped right past that, didn't I? Gone. That's the last of it. So now we just need to find the rest of the dirt, which means also looking for graffiti just in case. But I think mostly we'll find that the dirt is on these concrete areas here. Try not to lift up any tiles while you're doing it. Makes your life awkward. Right, so this section here is entirely different to the clean the dirt section we had before. Okay, just need to get rid of that. I know, I confused it. There we go. Alright. This section complete. So this was the section that included that path area. So we've picked up all the trash and we've removed all the rubbish. Okay, area 1 would like grass roll. Easy peasy, puddin' squeezy. Let's go. Of course, if you want to just pick it straight out of the taskbar, stand in the area. Then see if we can fit an extra large grass roll in here. Pivot it. No, it's too big. Go to store. Go to large. See how we go with that. Okay, so I messed that up. At least I can pick it up and move it. There we go. Just make sure everything is perfectly covered. I'm going to probably overlap with the second large grass roll, I think. Pivot it using shift. I use mouse and keyboard, so we're using shift left mouse. Alrighty, this section is done. This section is a section that cries out for the super duper huge grass roll if ever I saw one. So we are just going to pivot that so the little grass bit is facing us. And hopefully I've managed to catch that overlap in. Maybe. It looks like I've missed a tiny strip. We'll come back and fix that in a minute. Alright, so out of zone, whatever we're in, into zone 3. And we'll come back. I'm just going to fix this little strip here while I remember it's there. So we're just going to use our extra small roll. Flip that round so we can see it. Alright, now I won't have a bit that I don't know about. This probably... You know what, we just might use another big extra large roll. And put it... Yeah. We're only overlapping a little bit. It's just easier than fiddling about with the third roll. Alright. So we're covering part of area 5. And now we'll go into area 3. We might as well just keep rolling. You don't have to, if you don't do it area by area, I think you just make your life a little bit easier. Okay, this one's done. What about over here? Yep, I had a tiny... Right, I'm going to roll the grass roll back from this end this time. So we'll, again, I think I'm just going to stick with that big grass roll. It's simple. Even if you can't see it, if you're pointing in the right direction, you can generally see it. Like it'll generally take you forward if you're just hitting that left mouse button. Okay. E to cut the roll. Maybe go with a large. Is this why I didn't want to use a large? Never mind. Just take it as far as we can. And then I guess we use a medium. Grab that medium. And chunk it through. Alright. And then because that little bit of unevenness is going to bother me, I'm going to see if I might get an extra small in. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Right, these two areas are done. This area is almost done. Wait, did I ever remove the weeds? Oh man, where are my weeds? We'll go find these weeds before I miss them. I think they were lurking right up there. They are. Sneaky little weed. Oh no, there are more. Oh, there's one. And I'm not seeing it in my mini-map. Oh no. Okay, let's go. We're going to grab our humongosoid grass roll. Here we go. Flip it round to face us. We're going to overlap it a little bit so we don't miss anything. E to use it. Left mouse button to move it. I can't sprint while I do this. I just have to do it slowly and carefully. And if you're looking at the mini-map, you'll see this satisfying stretch of green just coming right out. I can see another bare patch. I'm about to run into a tree. Yep. Do I need to put down grass roll? No, not in this area. Okay. Now, why would you put grass back in an area that's clearly been flooded that the grass did not cover last time? You know what? I mean, granted it's not refractive like gravel, but you could put down a layer of gravel and maybe have some hardy ground covers on top. And then you get your drainage as well as your thing. I don't know. So might as well just go as far to the end as we can. It's a little tiny bit there. I'm just going to cover. Or we could just go all the way to the fence. There we go. You know what? I might... No, I won't. I'm going to actually just have to do it this way. And we'll grab this, flip it round. Hopefully I'm far enough out from that. Yep, we are. Good. Alright, so this is done. Yes. This section is now done. Yep. Alrighty. I don't like this bare bit right beside here. So I'm actually going to spread a small, extra small grass roll this way. Just to bring that evenly up to the edge. So it'll look nice. You won't have this bare strip of dirt. Alright, that looks okay. In this area we are buying one tent. Okay, there's a door over there. Let's into here. Grab our tent. Okay, I don't have any orange to match the house with, so we're going to go with white on white. Unless the house roof is dark. Let me just go see what the house roof looks like. Okay, it's kind of red. Alright, so we're going to go white and red then. Just zip into here. No we're not. I don't like it. We're going to go white on white because I think it'll suit them better. Gonna leave that there. Okay. Bench with chickens. Table crows, bench crows. Alrighty. Let's let them eat in the quiet. We'll go with white to match their decor. You know what? Yeah. And we'll go with our bench, which will also make white. It's not a lot of contrast happening. I guess we probably could have gone with the cherry wood, maybe. Just move that. Make sure everyone's got some leg room. There we are. One bench. Let's go with our Desica. Alright, we'll stick with our theme. Except the base. There we go. That should... That should match the house. Okay, you know what? The cushions need to be white. Alright, now I'm pretty sure this is not a door, is it? No, is this a door? Alright, so we can just, in that case, I'm just going to put this right here. I'm going to bench Desica 1. Now I used oak on the outside. And the light timber on the inside. I'm just going to pop that there. Alright, so now you've got, and that looks wrong now, doesn't it? Let me just, excuse me for a minute while I mess with my design. Okay, so I'm now thinking we actually need to go with light nut. Yeah, that looks better already. Because what we're doing is we're playing on this peach and white theme that the house has. So I had too much white before. Now we need... So we can get our timber to kind of match the theme that's going on. We didn't have an option with the tent. Okay, don't ask me why it wouldn't work the other way around, but that's okay. Alright, that's this section here done on the terrace. Okay, into this section now we have a flower bed. Is that just here? Yep. Alright, let's go. Rubies, chrysanthemum, salvia, and Papava nauticale. Alright, does help if I'm not. Oh wait, I am standing in the right spot. Just not looking at the right window. There we go. Alright, the rebas are like our black currants and red currants. We're going to give them 2 varieties. I'm going to actually put them one here. And we're going to go with red currants. We're going to put those here. We put that plant in. Uh-oh, looks like I'm losing the light. Must work faster. I know, right? If you look, the circle will go from red to green at that point, you know it's in. So, Papava nauticale tend to be tall flowers. We're going to actually link the colour of these flowers to the house. Now I need my chrysanthemum and salvia. I just want to have a look and see how big the salvia is, because that looks kind of, yeah, kind of big. Now I wanted chrysanthemums. We need at least 5 of them. You know, I think I'm going to leave these guys yellow, just to add a variety of colour. We might give them some extra ones though. Maybe. Just put a few in here too. Oh look, they've had a rough time. Let's give them, spoil them a little bit. Nothing like a garden that's a little bit better covered. There we go. This section's done. This section's done. This section, radio. Concrete paving slabs cobble by 29. And they would like a half in here as well. Alrighty, let's go. 29 of these. Ooh, and 29 of those. With a half. Let me just have a quick look at this. We're going to go with sandy. Yes, we're going to put this about here, right? Alright, so I want to put... Right, I know. It's what I want to do is I want to have an edge of... This looks like what they've got. Yeah. So we want to match that in, if we can. So I want to have an edge of this stuff. They do want some plants as well, so we need to remember to leave room. So we need room for a, let me just pop this in. Alright, and maybe... take out these. I know, we're... So I'm thinking... you kind of need... this underneath your hearth, right? But they want 21 of them. Which is very precise, so I'm not quite sure what puzzle I'm missing here. So let's pop these back. Grab this. Pretty sure they probably meant for these to be on the outside. So what I wanted was these on the inside. I wanted my hearth faience with its peachy complexion in the middle. Holding it out. There we go. Then there's the bench with cushions Desica. Now, I can't sell that, can I? No. Ooh, someone's going to get stroppy. Alrighty, let's get in these cobblestones. So we want at least... like a fringe of cobblestone around here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the brilliant. I know, now I'm thinking, alright, I think what I need to do is I need to maybe put the this here. Hopefully I lined that bottom one up correctly, otherwise we're going to have... Oh, I did not. Grr. Alright, fine, in that case I'm going to go from the top where I can actually see where things are meant to match. And we'll pop everything in like this. There we go. Alright, and then I'll put this here. I think I need... my generosity is killing me. Give me a minute. Let's see how we go now. That's exactly what it was. Let me just grab that pesky set of plants. Yeah, pop them over here. Give them a new home. They'll spread and cover that gap nicely. Alrighty. Really? I've covered everything. Oh, okay. That they counted as well. Alright, cool. With the bench with cushions Desica, we're going to go with the same thing we had. Light nut, oak frame, white cushions, if I remember rightly. They would like 2 of them. So I think if we're going to have a round the campfire thing, we're going to just grab this, flip it. And we're going to actually put this here because there's really not space to do it on the other side. So we'll put this over here. People can be walking past. That will work. Alrighty. I want to put these trees and things in, and then I may or may not spread the pavers a little bit further. Let's find out. We have some irregular trees. We can make them pretty. Might put one there, and we might have one there. Might just pop those in. There it is. I was like, where did my tree go? And sometimes you just got to aim that pointer outside the hole for it to work. Cover that. Oh, right, we might as well water it in. That way I can't forget. So I was thinking these little orange berries kind of match in with the colour of the house. They're a bit darker, but it'll work. The next thing I want to put in is some broad bushes. We could go with that. It's very matchy, but that's a orange charmer. Actually, you know what? I think that goes better than the others. So we're kind of taking that theme of the put those in. And cover it. Grab this one. I know, she gets right into her gardening, this builder. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, so we can't really put pavers out that way. Give me time to think about it. We'll get there. And they want 4 round bushes. We might not. Let's go with those. This is the hybrid Ganyapaniae Chenolti. Alright. Yeah, we are. We're going to put 1, 2. I'm thinking of putting some variation in. So I've just put in some of that. I want to keep it relatively light. See that's too much red. And the yellow is too contrasting. So we'll very quickly cover this with soil. It's like a little oasis in the trees. Water that one in. Watered that one in, and that one watered in at the same time. Awesome. Which is kind of what I was going for. Now what I wanted to do, so I'm actually thinking, don't hose the bench. What are you on, girl? I was thinking this might be better over here. And if I'm going to put it over here, is it just, I just want to make sure it's all on the concrete, and I don't think it is. Yeah, it's a little bit off. So I'll just pop that there for a minute. I think what we're going to do, if I can get away with it, and I may not be able to now that I've got those trees in. Let's just have a look at this stuff. Right, so we're going to grab, just see if I can get mostly in. I can get it kind of in all the way, so what I want to do just so it looks a little tidier. Okay, that won't fit. Alright, my bad. Alright, well it was a thought, but it's not going to work. Okay. We will grab this. And we'll pivot it, and we'll sit these kitty corner just so that we have a bit of a walk space. So with this walk space, you can come into here, you can come around into here. There we go. Alright, but that is where we're going to leave this. Take that photo. Oops, wrong button. Again, the wrong button. Gonna hit that enter button now. It's 100, no, 95%. Wait, what? What have we missed? No, we can't miss stuff. Okay, let's go find what we missed. I know, what? I was gonna finish it too. That would have been another not 100% job. Oh, okay, it looks like I missed putting my salvia in. I grass rolled it instead. Well, client will not be happy with that. Let's find our salvia. Make it the easy way. Wander this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can complete the job. My bad. I like how it lit up though. Yeah, that works. It would have been definitely too much white otherwise. There we are. But guys, on that note, we're going to wind this episode up. It was a little bit longer than I intended. If you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And next episode, hopefully, I will have your first farming DLC episode recorded and ready to rock. But take care out there, and I'll check you later.